what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the League of the Americas here with Chapecoense. And today is the Season 1 finale. We have 3 games left to play, and we sit just 3 points back of Santos Laguna for the title. It's still very much within reach. Here's the problem though. Of our 3 games left, 2 of them are at home. Normally that wouldn't be a problem. For any other team in the world, that's not a problem. For us, very, very much so. It is a very, very big problem. We have 18 wins this season. Only 5 of them have come at the Aero Chord. 5 home wins all year long. And it all comes down to just putting the ball in the back of the net. We don't score goals at home. We just flat out can't score at home. We've scored 65 goals this season, 15 better than anybody else. We're the best goal scoring team by far in the league. We can't score at home, and I don't know what the deal is. That just doesn't make any sense. There's no logical reason for that. Maybe it's psychological. Maybe it has some kind of a jinx on these players. I don't know, but we just don't score and we don't win games at home. And since 2 of the last 3 are at home, that's going to make things quite difficult. So let's see what we can do. We have 3 games left to play, and then at the end of this, we're probably going to do a full squad report as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this first one. Our first match today is going to be at home against Portland. They're near the bottom of the league. Again, we're looking to try to make one last title push. We're going to go with our best starting 11 at the Aero Chord. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Kickoff at home. Last time we played Portland, we beat them 3-0, and that was away in Portland. So, you know, all signs would point to this should be a pretty easy game for us. Theoretically, hopefully. No, what the? My defender didn't go towards the player, and we're losing at home. Somebody help! 911! How do we win games at the Aero Chord? I don't know how to do it. How the hell did they just score that? Like, he just a simple ball in, and then just the defender just ran away from him. I don't know what happened. What the frickin' hell? Oh, that was an interesting ball. Oh, Pereira, what a move! Fuck it. Why is Nagby so far back? Just piss off, Nagby. It would just have to be Darlington Nagby, wouldn't it? Ooh, nice little ball in for Ben Posta. Hold on to it. There you go. Play it. Oh, that's really not where I wanted that ball to go. Oh, Santero. Beautiful move. Are you serious? Like, how did he hit the... Why did he hit the post? All right, come on, boys. Corner. Almost halftime. We need to find a way back in this game right now. We chip this up in there. Yes, Vickers! You're wide open, Vickers! This is ridiculous, man. Come on, get it away. Get it away. Get it away. Anyone want to step up and kick the ball out of the 18-yard box? What is wrong with this team? I beg you, don't do this to me. Oh, God, it's to Addy. Oh, I missed. Every time I touch the ball, they're sprinting at me. I can't do anything. Oh, he hit the post as well. Are you kidding? Why are we so bad? Like, I've never...
You suck, you jackass.
What is going on? We're just ringing around the rosy right now? Good play, Vickers. I was gonna say he was the only one that's been good today, but Jesus, just nobody plays well. What is that? What is that pass? Seriously, what is that? Oh, I just got this Silva sent off. Really wasn't trying to pick up a yellow card. That one was not out of frustration. I was really trying to slide tackle the ball. The ball bounced over his leg, and then he took out the player. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I had that perfectly lined up, and then just missed the ball. That's the final whistle. I guess payback's a little bit of a bitch. We beat Portland 3-0 at their place. They beat us 3-0 here. The only difference is we're supposed to be a title contender. Portland is supposed to be Portland, which this season they're shit. They didn't play like it, and we definitely didn't play like a title contender. How are we supposed to compete in the top flight if we cannot play at all well at home? Like, not even a little bit. We couldn't beat anybody at home. No team in the world would I be confident playing at home. We suck. All right, guys. I'm calling it like it is here. We're done. I can't do it again. I can't play another home game this season. This is the last one. We're at home to take on Toluca. Now, I'd love to help out Chicago. They're in third place, only 4 points clear of Toluca. You could really help them out if we were to beat them, but I have no confidence playing anybody at home at this point. On top of that, we have 3 players suspended for yellow card accumulation, plus, no, 2 players for yellow card accumulation, plus 1 for the red card last game, plus somebody's hurt. It's like, there's no way. The season's done. You know, we'll take our second place happily. We're going to simulate our last 2 games here, and we're just going to move on. We're going to move on to the top flight of the League of the Americas next season, rebuild, get a little bit more depth. How did we beat them at home? Is it me? It must be me. We got another injury, but what in the heck is happening? I didn't mean to sound ungrateful there after we won a game at home in a simulation. I was just kind of surprised and then very confused about why I can't seem to do that. But nevertheless, last game of the season, we cannot win the title now. We're 4 points back with 1 game left to play. So we're just going to sim this thing. We're also still dealing with injuries. We're playing a 3 at the back formation because we have no fullbacks healthy at this point or any that I want to play. So I don't know how this is going to go. No, that's not too bad. I mean, 1-1 on the road. It's not a loss. So here are the final results from season number 1. Santos Laguna does hold on to take that title by 4 points. We take second place, and Chicago earns themselves promotion, finishing third, 5 points clear of Toluca. The other MLS teams, though, they were okay. I mean, LA Galaxy finished 8th. That's not too bad. And then the other 3, Orlando, Portland, NYCFC, finished 15, 16, 17. So not the best showing from them, but at least no one finished bottom 3 out of the MLS. At least that's an improvement. Last time I did this, all 5 teams in League 2 finished bottom 5. So at least there's some kind of an improvement there. In the top flight, though, things were a little bit different. San Lorenzo stomped out everybody and just cruised to a title in season number 1. Boca Juniors finished 2nd, and Club America took 3rd place. The top MLS team was 10th place, and it was Dallas. No surprise there, as we had them pretty successful last time we did this. Then we had New York Red Bulls in 13th, Sounders in 14th, and then Toronto and Vancouver 17th and 18th, which also means Vancouver is going to be getting relegated along with Sao Paulo and Santos. And actually, if you look at that bottom section of the table there, Palmeiras, Atlético Mineiro, Sao Paulo, and Santos all finished way down there at the bottom. Last time I did this in FIFA 16, all of the Brazilian teams were near the top. And that was because in FIFA 16, they actually had the real players from those teams in the game. Now they just have generic players on their team. All of the Brazilian teams are pretty much the same level as far as talent goes. So I guess the Brazilians are not going to be very good in this series. All right, so as the squad report rolls through on the side now, we kind of have to discuss something here. We need to really make a decision as far as what we're going to be doing in this transfer window that's coming up this offseason as we move forward into the top division in the League of the Americas. So far, I've been trying to get as many Brazilians as I can into this team. Brazilians are very expensive, and just they're not easy to get into a team like we have with the money that we have in this team. It's very difficult. So we really need to make the decision before this transfer window. Do we want to try to just go Brazilian as much as possible? Maybe add a couple of other pieces in where we can if we can't find Brazilians to fit there. Or do we want to try to maybe limit it to just the Americas for players that we bring in, meaning the United States and Mexico and then South America as well? Those types of players. Or do we want to open it up to anyone? Last time I did this series with FC Dallas, I just went for anybody. And we ended up with Mario Balotelli and Omar Alsoma as our strikers. I loved that team. It was very good. And we ended up winning the Champions League with that team. That's the only team I had in FIFA 16 that actually won the Champions League as well. So, you know, I'm kind of on the fence on what I want to do. Like, while we are a Brazilian team, and I want Brazilians in this team, I don't know if it's going to be really even possible to just go full Brazilian. I really don't think we're going to have the money for that. Maybe it would be better to have a couple of key Brazilians in the team and build around them with other players from all over the world. But let me know what your thoughts are on that down in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions for players that we should bring in this transfer window, let me know down in the comments. Maybe not even just players, but positions that we should really be prioritizing. Right now, I'm thinking goalkeeper. I want a different striker other than Osimhen, but he was the second leading scorer in the team. Even though Lookman had 11 more appearances than he did, Osimhen still outscored him and had more assists. So Maybe we give Osimhen another chance at striker. I don't know, but yeah, we have a lot of questions to answer before we get into this next season. All right, so that is going to be a wrap on season number 1 here with Chapecoense. Again, any suggestions for any players that we could possibly go after in this upcoming transfer window, I will listen to pretty much anything. I don't think there's maybe one player, maybe only Cameron Carter-Vickers is the only player that I think that we have in this team that I am dead set on keeping where he is at. Pretty much everyone else is open for debate. I'm not 100% sure I'm keeping everybody else or anyone else. So, I mean, it's really an open contest for playing time in this team right now. So again, any suggestions you guys have, leave them in the comments below. But that is going to do it for this one and for season number 1 here. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when we come back for season number 2 with Chapecoense. See ya.